Hey, you guys. Today I've got another video of stuff because I keep saying, make a video. I'll buy a few things. Oh, I've got a few things. I'll make a video. Doesn't work out that way. I've altered the angle for today's video back to what it once was, because if it was down here, you wouldn't see me. So I've got quite a bit, is an understatement, to go through. As you've noticed in a couple of my other videos, I say things like, I've been a good boy. Last couple of videos specifically, Rosie bought me something because I've been a good boy. Rosie's not a material person, and she knows I collect stuff. And she knows if I really, really want something, that it makes her happy to buy me stuff. So, think Bernadette in Big Bang Theory when she gives Howard that watch in the bed. And she says to him, "I just want my baby to have pretty things." Now, I have a severe anxiety disorder. I don't want to do big videos about this because I don't want my videos to become nothing but about that. And my collecting keeps me happy. It keeps me, it's a soothing mechanism. I have things I like, things that I collect. And not only that, I do like collecting physical media, but it's sort of my calming mechanism. I don't do counting backwards from 10 or breathing exercises. None of that. I collect things. So, the reason for the tangent and story, I got a few things, and to my surprise, Rosie, my lovely wife, took it upon herself to pay for quite a bit of this. Now, the last time I tried this video, I wanted to... I just shoved them in, in my OCD head. I was like, DVDs, books, Blu-rays. And I ended up deleting the video. This is becoming a habit, by the way, which I will break. So what I've done is I've sorted them into shops. So some of them will be today, some of them will be yesterday. But I'll go through, and if it was Rosie that bought it for me, I'll mention it, because again, she likes to make me happy. She likes to treat me nice. She likes to buy her baby pretty things. That's going to stick with me for a while now. Ooh, hello. I can see red on the mic. If it cuts, I'm sorry. If it peaks, I apologize. I tried keeping it so the mic's close to my face, as you can see it just here. So, back to the video, back to the stuff. Some of this I was really excited to find. Some of this, it's just to add to collections. And some of this, I know I need to branch out and explore in what I watch. And because I like, for example, one of the things I bought purely because I like the group that inspired the film, and it's a musical-ish film, and I like musicals. So I'll get around to watching it with Rosie at some point, because it's a pretty good set. That's about it for the tangent. Sorry, I need to check. Yeah, as you can see, I need to look behind. Right, 4 minutes in, and I haven't even shown you one bleedy thing. That's something, isn't it? Right. So, let's get straight to the first thing. Car boot today. I saw this. Right. Hopefully that focused enough. It is the Stereophonics album, Word Gets Around. I like the Stereophonics. Being Welsh, gotta stick with your own. So, yeah, I like the Stereophonics. This was 50p. The CD's not great, Nick, but again, it's a CD. So I'll be adding that to my stack of CDs. I've got like 3 albums now, I think, of Stereophonics. I got a best of. The words escape me, it's annoying me. Okay, I wish I hadn't have thought about telling you the names of the albums I got now, because they're stuck. It's the green cover one that has Mr. Writer. You can figure it out. Anywho, so these next 2 DVDs I saw on an old couple stand, which shocked me, but they were the only 2 of this type of film, and I thought, ooh, that actually looks like a newer. One of them is they're both basically brand new, practically, apart from the case has an SJ on the top corner, and the discs are spotless. The inlay spotless. Everything's spotless except for, oh, you already see the name of this one, the SJ on the top corner here. Now, the eagle-eyed ones amongst you will know the one you just saw I already have. In fact, I have it next to me here. So this is my older copy. As you can tell, it's lovely and pinky purple. That's because it's faded. It should be more an orangey, which is what this is. Again, brand new. And this one, my older one, is a bit tatty, but I mean, you know. So anyway, because this one is a bit older and, you know, fading that, I thought, well, I'll get this just in, you know, to replace whenever this one finally gives up. And again, this film, 9 songs, is another raunchy one, and it's going to go into my controversial pile. To read off the back of it, who said this? Sorry, Everything Standard is the place that said this. A poetic celebration of intense, ephemeral pleasures of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And as you can see, I don't know if you read it at the top, it said the most sexually explicit film in the history of British cinema, from The Guardian. Apparently it's got Franz Ferdinand, Super Furry Animals, Primal Scream, Dandy Warhols. Got a few groups in this, so I'm going to look forward to this. But this is going to go into my controversial pile. Right. Put my old one back there. But that was from those things I just showed you from the car boot sale today. Went there every Sunday. We go there. It's a nice little place. Bloody hell, 8 minutes and I've only shown you 3 things. So for those of you that actually sit through all these videos and watch them, fair play to you. You deserve a gold star. Don't point, Nos, it's rude. The next things. Got these from CEX yesterday, I think. These are all going to be Friday, Saturday or Sunday purchases. So the days I'll get mixed up, I apologise. Anywho, I had £5 in my account and I just wanted to get it spent because we're in town. It was there to be spent. So I thought, well, I'm in CEX looking at the DVDs. I don't have DVDs. I saw this, which the box is a bit tight, but I finally have this in my collection. I need to get the sequels, which are the second one and third one are fairly easy to come by. But yeah, finally glad to get the 2-disc version of this. D. Williams is absolutely amazing in this, by the way. If you like werewolf horror and you've never seen this I would put next to American Werewolf in London. That's how much praise I give this. That was £2.50 from CEX. Put that down there. The next film I got, which I didn't even know this existed, by the way. This was a complete shock to me. Warrior King 2, Tony Jaa. Now, again, I saw the first, I reviewed the first one on this channel. I'm really looking forward to watching this. Haven't watched it yet, but £2 in CEX. Because I had, as I said, I had £5 and I'd spent £4.50. I had to really examine everything else, just have a bit of a look around. And just before leaving, I saw they had on a table a load of DVDs ready to go out. They were all 50p, so I thought, alright, fair enough, I'll have a look. And I stumbled across Johnny English and Johnny English Reborn. Rowan Atkinson is absolutely hilarious. I remember these in the cinema, but I never got round to going to see them. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. I'm looking forward immensely to watching these. It is 2 discs as well, so it's not just 2 films on 1 disc. It is 2 discs. So that was from CEX. Now, these 2 items I got from Poundland. MT Games. They're £1 each. That's where I got Poundland in my head from. I got these from MT Games, and they're £1 each. That light is really bright, isn't it? Hold on, let's see. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? It's a real bright one today, isn't it? There we go. Jason Statham, Blitz. I have it on DVD. Don't remember watching it, but now I have it on Blu-ray. You remember me saying in many of my videos I have a load of Jason Statham films, so I'm slowly getting them all on Blu-ray. I will get them all on Blu-ray. The other film, originally the other film was called Flood, which starred oh god, his name's Robert Carlyle from the 28 Days films and Stargate Universe, which is something we shall never speak of again. It didn't work. For some reason, I put it in my player, and when the disc appears in the top corner, going around and around and around, within about 20 seconds, it's supposed to stop spinning and say Blu-ray disc. But it would just keep spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning with lots of noises coming from my Blu-ray player, which you can sort of only just see here. But anyway, so yeah, I went in today, replaced it, and I got this next film, which I've got the DVD of it already, haven't seen it, but it was a toss-up between this or Condemned with Steve Austin. I like Steve Austin, I like Condemned, but I'm trying to replace all my collections of stuff from DVD to Blu-ray, so I chose this. And this is an incredibly white case. There we go. The Hostage, or Hostage. I've been recommended this so many times to watch. I actually plan on watching it in the next couple of days because I've not seen it. I've not seen half of my Bruce Willis stuff at the minute, to be honest. A lot of his early stuff, yeah, but not his more recent stuff. So I'm looking forward to watching that. £1 for this and this in MT Games. And that was me. Alright, put those 2 there. Now, let's go to this side. This was the item I used in my example. Mamma Mia, the 2-movie collection. Each disc has the sing-along version. Now, it cost $1.99 and it was brand new. The box was a little mulched, as you can see, but it was still in the cellophane wrapper and all that. I could hear a loose disc in the shop though, so I took the wrapper off. After paying for it, I paid for it first. £1.99 for both of these films. And me and Rosie are going to have a watch of them at some point and laugh our asses off, I'm pretty sure, because she loves the first film. I like ABBA, I like musicals, so I'm pretty sure I like this. And Meryl Streep, who doesn't love Meryl Streep? Well, I mean, except when she gives speeches. I won't go into that. I'm sure my American friends all know what I'm talking about, but hey. Next one came from CEX. Again, £1. This was a separate day purchase. This came to £1. But I picked this up for a specific reason, which I will get to when I get to that shop. But I've never seen this. I liked the Smurfs when I was a kid, So who knows? I may like this. But again, £1 in CEX for the double play, which is pretty good. Both discs are in good nick. So this video may go on for a bit, by the way. So feet up, pause the video, right? Pause. Go make a coffee. Oh wait, you can't hear me because you paused. Wait, now you've heard me. Hey, ha 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 ha. Yeah. Get a coffee. And speaking of. Now, you've got your coffee, you're ready to continue watching the video. Exactly. I'll go to this side next. This side. It really is white, isn't it? Oh, blimey. I don't want to move the light because I just won't get too close, because back here is fine. And then it's like blinding. Back to the video. So, Friday, I think, was payday. That's when we got most of these stuff from charity shops, which is when we're getting into the charity shop stuff now in Wirral. We walked to Wirral High Street because I'm from Western-super-Mare, and we walked to Wirral High Street because we've got to get our steps in. And that's when, yeah, Rosie surprised me with lots of things, saying, I'll pay for it, I'll pay for it. And it's like, yeesh. So, these next 4 things came from Mind. That's a mental health charity. Now, again, if you've been following me, you'll know I like my anime, my manga. Akira, this is the 2-disc version. Granted, every time I've seen this, the disc has been proper munched up. But, the box has been munched up. You can see the top corner there. Doesn't want to focus. It never wants to focus these days. Anyway, the discs are really good nick, so I was glad to get this. This cost £1. Sorry, I'm beating the mic up. And yes, the pile of stuff still slowly shrinking. I'm slowly moving it to where everything's meant to go. Now, I saw this first thing and thought, oh, I really want it. But it is only the first 2 movies. And as I was looking, I looked through everything once and thought, I can't get it. And then I looked just to double check, because I know I get brain fog, so sometimes something is obvious to everyone else, but I completely skate past it. And I'm glad I did double check, because I'll keep all that for now. I managed to pick up Best of the Best 1 and 2, and 3 and 4. Now, for those of you who don't know, Best of the Best are essentially martial arts movies. 1 and 2 being competition based, and 3 and 4 being like general cop action movies. These were £1 each. Fantastic movies, and I've never seen the collection out in the wild anywhere. I've never seen it out in the wild anywhere. So £1 each for both of these, I was well happy. Again, this is all Mind, and all in Mind. Rosie paid for all this. This next movie had the slipcover, had digital code, and I thought I need to see it. It's another one of those, by the way, where it's laugh at the silly man who hasn't watched it yet. And I'm pointing at myself on the screen by doing this, by the way. I'm not pointing at you lovely fellas and ladies and anyone else who's watching. Cats and dogs, pets. Watch with your pets, people. The Revenant. As you can see, it has a lovely slipcover. You know, got to get that winner of Academy Award for actor lead role. Leonardo finally got his Academy Award. So I'm gonna give this a watch at some point. Yeah, that's basically it. This cost £2. Again, Mind. And I was Rosie was so nice to buy them for me, because she treats me. Next charity shop, which was Western Hospice Care. Now, I picked these two movies up, but I haven't seen them. I picked them up, one, because they're brand new, and they're £1.50 each, and two, because, well, again, I'm exploring new films, and this one I heard good things about and was recommended to me a while back, but I have never got around to see it. Now I'll get around to seeing it. And the other one because it has Steve Austin in it, because I like Steve Austin. First one, Moonlight. Now again, this was recommended to me, and just to show it to you, so you can see, still in its wrapper. There we go. Still in its wrapper. £1.50. It looks like the back read like a good film, and the cover attracted me, so I picked that up. Rosie paid for it again because Rosie's awesome, and again Steve Austin. Damage. What does I say? Pain has a new name. Pain has a new name. The only film I've seen with Steve Austin in is Condemned. And I really like that film. I like Steve Austin's acting, so yeah. I'm looking forward to this. As you can see, still in the wrapper. Sorry if that light, by the way, is annoying people. But £1.50, Rosie bought that for me. This next one was from RSPCA, another one highly recommended to me in a sci-fi, one of the sci-fi groups I'm in. Highly recommended to me. It was 50p and had its digital code, which I always think is awesome. The disc, again, good nick because it's a Blu-ray, but yeah. Gravity. I'm looking forward to watching this. It's in my pile to watch, so I will get around to watching it at some point. But look at that! Look at that, man. That's weird. But anyway, any of these films you see, I show you. If you see anyone and you think, "Oh, I love that," this is what I think about it. The comment section down below, people. You can use it. Now, the next thing on the list is when we came back into town. Oh, say on the list, on the pile. But there's still some stuff from when we were in Royal High Street. So we got back into town and we went into cancer research. This is why I picked up Smurfs for £1 CEX, because this was brand new, still in its wrapper. Smurfs 2 had digital code. I really should take this bleeding movie extra sticker off. But again, never seen it. But this was £2, and the other film I bought from there, £2. Both had their digital codes. This was open, sorry, but the really good condition. Still had this. If you've never seen this, it's an everything's talking like Sean Connery. Rah. Forgive me. It's an isolation horror or isolation sci-fi. Really good, unless you don't like Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt. Then, well. But both of them were £2 from Cancer Research. I'll do the Poundland. While we were still in town, I went to Poundland. I'll get through these next ones quick because at 24 minutes and we've still got a bit to do. So I don't want people listening to me gab on for like an hour. Right. So as fast as possible. I've heard this next film is really funny. Never watched it, but I've seen it got this one guy in a bunch of GIFs. So I thought, £2, brand new, whatever. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Again, Poundland, so this was £2 brand new. And I picked it up because it's one that's recommended. And I do like, watching movies that are highly recommended by others, but just run my own opinion over it and see what I think. It's like when I first started adventuring into the more graphic side of horror, I would go to the internet and type in most disgusting horror films of all time, and I'd go through the list. So seeing that Fast Times at Ridgemont High, it's going to be a funny one. Again, brand new, £2, and I've got the DVD. So I'm looking forward to watching this one on Blu-ray. It's another Statham film, another one for my collection. Get ready to see another laugh at the silly man. That's how I expect all of you are. Whenever I say laugh at the silly man, I expect to see you all going. Here we go. Highly recommended. The Martian. Do plan on watching it. Probably not just yet. Brand new. It's a 3D Blu-ray with the normal Blu-ray and the digital code in it. Again, Poundland, £2, brand new. It's going to be a big one to watch, that one. Now, the next one, I have this and its sequel on DVD. No, is it? No. The sequel... I have the first film and this film, its sequel, on DVD. And technically it's the 7th and 8th film in the series. And the first one, the 7th one's a reboot. Now, with all that pointless explanation out the way, it's the Kickboxer reboot. The one where Van Damme is no longer the student, he's the teacher. This is the sequel to it. Kickboxer Vengeance is the reboot, the 7th film. This film, Kickboxer Retaliation, is... well, they're both good films. They're not great films, but what can you do? I mean, I enjoy them. It'll go in my Van Damme collection. So, there. Now, a different Western Hospice Care. These next two next ones I bought for my Robin Williams collection. I've heard they're funny, not watched them. First one, Happy Feet. Who doesn't love penguins? Eh? And this next one was sealed, so it was brand new. Happy Feet 2. Both of these were £1. And at the same shop, I picked this up for £1. Lee Evans' Big Life at the O2. Me and the missus went through a phase where we would watch a lot of Lee Evans. And the next things I pick up, you're going to see one of the shops we went to, we got all of his earlier work in one box set as well. So that as £1 was a bargain. This next thing I picked up because it's another one of those classic cinema movies that I don't know if it made De Niro, but it was one he really, really trained for. Raging Bull, the Ultimate Edition. I have the Ultimate Edition of Rocky as well. But yeah, this Scorsese, and I'm looking forward to watching this. I really am. I really, really love my sports movies, so I'm really looking forward to this. That was £2 though, because it was a double disc and it was a special box thing. Right, I'll put that there. Trying to keep everything nice and tidy back before it all goes wherever it needs to go. Right, half hour in. You enjoying your coffee? Yeah, your tea? Yeah? Did you have some biscuits with it? Garibaldi? Jammy Dodger? Milk Duds? I don't know, people in America watching this? Having a pizza? Next shop. We're back in Whirl now. Earlier in the day, before I got some of those other things, and the shop was called Bernardo's. I'm not quite sure what that charity supports. In fact, just because you've been here long enough, you can be here a little bit longer. Let's find out what Bernardo's does. Bernardo's is a children's charity that protects and supports the UK's most vulnerable children and young people. We help bring out the best in them, no matter what. There we go. I just read something off of Google. So yeah, this is another place. Rosie made me really happy because she bought all the stuff. We found this for £2.50. The Lee Evans 6-disc box set, which has his 6 shows from 94 to 2005. We absolutely smashed through these when we were a bit younger, me and Rosie. Absolutely hilarious. In fact, she actually started, spouting a few of his jokes earlier today when we were in town. But yeah, absolutely hilarious. Lee Evans is fantastic. Almost got to see him live. Unfortunately, couldn't afford the tickets at the time, so my mate went to see him, Jason, and a few other friends. These next two were part of a buy one get one free, and again, Rosie was eagle-eyed with these because I was scanning through and she immediately spotted something which she knew I would like. And it's something I've been hunting for a little while. So first off, we'll do the other thing. There we go. I go back and forward because the light can sometimes be a bit intrusive. Pixels. This can go in my Adam Sandler collection. I'll eventually get the Blu-ray. But for a buy one, get one free for £1, it was a no-brainer. This particular film is very funny, no matter what anyone says. If you're not too keen on Adam Sandler, you might not like it, but it is a nice family movie. You could shove it on with the kids and laugh and laugh and laugh. So it's quite a funny movie. I like it. This next movie is what's called a highly divisive movie. It is very intelligent horror, and Toni Collette, she got robbed when she wasn't awarded an Academy Award for her part in this. So that you probably already know what I'm talking about when I said all that. You've definitely seen the memes of the lamppost. But anyway, Rosie spotted this and I was like, oh, most definitely. We're definitely having that. Hereditary on Blu-ray. I now have this, Mother, and The Babadook. 3 divisive movies on Blu-ray. I like this. Not an incredible amount because it took me a while to get into it. But the first time I tried watching this was funny. It was late in the evening. I put it on. 10 minutes into it, I fell asleep. But that's not knocking the film. I wasn't exactly tired, but it was late. So I decided to give it another try a few days later. I put it on during the day. I sat down. I watched it through. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, I call it intelligent horror because it makes you think. Not because you're dumb if you don't like it. I mean, no, everyone has horror they don't like, even if it's more mainstream. But then, this again is a really well-made movie. It's just, it's a little forgettable to me. To be fair, a lot of things are easily forgettable for me. But anyway, this is, I would say, a 6 out of 10. Easily a 6 out of 10. Watch it. Oh yeah, and did I say Rosie paid for it? Yeah, I know I have. Almost at the end. Still in Bernardo's. These were $1.99 each or 3 for $4.99. Now, I picked this up because apparently I didn't own it. I was pretty sure I did. I have a lot of Jet Li movies. I'm shocked that I didn't own this one. It's a really good movie. Really, really good movie. This next one I picked up purely on the cover. I love old bad martial arts movies. They were all sideways on, so they was all like this on the stand. And that's what I saw. Shaolin Iron Claws. I thought, oh, that looks weird. I'll look at the cover. I looked at the cover and instantly said, well, don't care, having it. Again, that's the cover. And yes, it's a legitimate DVD release, Region 0. I have a couple similar to this. But that, I'm going to so look forward to the cheesy badness of this movie. And then this next film, I think the case is repurposed because I do not think there is a nunchuck sequence that was previously cut from this. I'm pretty sure that's a Bruce Lee movie, which the name escapes me. Anyway, Hong Kong Legends, 2000 AD. Sorry, because of the cover and the light, it's not really. Here we go. There we go. 2000 AD. Add this to my collection of Hong Kong Legends martial arts movies. Turns out this hasn't got much martial arts, doesn't have much martial arts in it, but who knows? I like it. I like my martial arts movies, and I also like my foreign movies. So again, all three of these were $1.99 each, or 3 for $4.99 from Bernardo's. So look forward to watching them. Okay, I've run out of space. There we go. And go down there. Still in Bernardo's, and these are technically these are the first things we picked up. But Rosie knows I like James Patterson, and looked through. She was looking through the books and saw this, and saw that the spine was completely smooth, and asked, "Oh, you like his numbered books? Did you have them? This one?" And I do have First to Die. The front cover sort of opened itself a little. I do have First to Die, but it's a smaller, different publisher and a bit more tattier. So this, the spine is completely smooth, as you can see with the light hitting it there. Completely smooth. So that is £1. I'm going to have to think of somewhere else to put these. I really should think this through, especially because you lovely folk have been enjoying your coffee, enjoying your tea, enjoying your biscuits, enjoying your Garibaldis, enjoying your milk duds, enjoying your pizza, enjoying whatever you're eating or drinking. I'll put that there for now. Now, this next one I saw, I already have the paperback version of this. I saw the hardback, saw that it was barcoded official release. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, a barcoded official release. I saw that inside the dust jacket it had the price, and I saw that it had the row of numbers with first edition written inside it. All things that made me very happy. This is the American release of Full Dark No Stars. It's by Stephen King. So I will be keeping my paperback as well as this. But I'm glad to add this to the collection. And again, bless her, Rosie bought it for me, because she likes to buy me pretty things. Hold on, let's see if I can move this, because I don't want to damage that either. Right, this... Only a couple more things. For those of you who've watched my channel long enough now, you know I've got a few films from Tartan Asia Extreme that I look for. I'm still looking for. They're slightly out of order in this because I picked them up in the prices that I paid for them. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first 6 I'm going to show you were $3.99 each, or 3 for a tenner. So we have Tetsuo 2 Body Hammer. Fantastic movie. Definitely obscure. Not one for the people who just want to put a film in and follow it simply. It isn't a simple film. You have to really pay attention. But again, 3 for a tenner. So technically I paid like £3.33 or whatever for this. Then there's Agitator. Never seen this one. But it's Tartan Asia Extreme, so I'm getting it to add it to my collection. And I will watch it eventually. I watch all my films eventually. Now, another one I've been looking for, as well as the Tetsuo movies, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. Now, I do plan on getting the Arrow limited edition Old Boy collection, which is Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Old Boy, and is it Sympathy for Lady Vengeance? Oh, I can never remember the third movie. It may just be called Lady Vengeance. Either way, it has the 3 movies on Blu-ray. But for now, my Tartan Asia Extreme collection is now complete because I have the 3 movies. Right, there's 3. And then there's these 3. There's H. Again, never seen. Look forward to seeing it in my Tartan Asia Extreme collection now. That's it for those. Then I saw... Is it Yip Man or Ip Man? I can never remember. Being British, I pronounce it wrong probably, but I'm pretty sure I've heard people call it Yip Man. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong, down in the comments. Ip Man 3. This was previously marked $7.99, but he reduced it not long to £3.99 or 3 for a tenner. So it was that. Look forward to watching that. I've got the first 2 on DVD. I know there's like a fourth not long out, a film that came between 3 and 4, and a sequel to that film due to be released. And then there's this film, didn't even know existed. Art of War 3. I have the first 2 Art of Wars. Funnily enough, Fight Factory released the second one. Fight Factory released quite a few films. I never thought to add it into a collection though, my Fight Factory stuff, because every Fight Factory film I've got is already part of another collection. So, but Art of War 3, I've no idea. You'll have to let me know. But that was the other buy 3 for a tenner. So these came to £20. £20. 20 British pounds. Then there was these 2, which one of them, you'll see obviously why I picked it up. This cost $4.99 on its own. The first Tetsuo film, Tetsuo Iron Man. Again, fantastic movies. If you really want to experiment with what horror you watch, this is a fantastic movie to sit down and think, wow. Technically, it's a great film. Trying to pinpoint the actual linear story, different subject. I mean, I know what each of the films was based on, but I'll let you figure that out. This next thing, I already have series 1, 3, and 1 of the live shows. It was something that I thought to pick up because with everything being taken off the air these days, it's just a matter of time before someone gets offended at League of Gentlemen. So I picked up series 2. This cost $2.99, again in the same place. These all came from Martian Records. Martian Records was the place, if you remember, that I bought the Demons Blu-rays. The gentleman who runs the place brought in his own limited edition collectors booklets and posters and stuff from his stuff and added it into something because he knew I wanted to buy it with everything. So yeah, if you're ever in Weston-super-Mare, Martian Records on the Marketplace on St James Street. One half is Martian Records, the other half is more hardware and other bits and pieces. But anyway, that is the last of the stuff. So, ta-da! Oh my, this is the longest video I've done in a while. 45 minutes. So for you who've stuck around, I hope you enjoyed whatever it is you were doing. Oh, I've had a good day today. That brightness, man. That brightness really reflecting off of everything. I don't know what it is today. It's a bit brighter than normal. Probably because of the angle of the camera. Normally the camera's facing up at me, so it's not as bright. But anywho, that's all the stuff. A lot of it Rosie bought for me, which made me very, very, very happy. I've got 2 things coming. One I was expecting a while back, but because the eBay seller completely ghosted me and didn't send it with the other stuff, I was just happy to get the other stuff. Going through eBay, I got a replacement though. So, End of Watch, another Stephen King book, one of the ones I was missing. It's not the paperback version this time, so it won't match up with the Finders Keepers or Mr. Mercedes, which were the other 2 parts of the Bill Hodges trilogy. But it's a hardback. They say it's in very good condition, so I'm hoping it'll be another first edition. You know. Hope. And then another thing I'm buying is to replace my Transporter 1 and 2 box set, which I'm going to have to move my Jason Statham stuff if that box set is what I think it is. If it is as thick as I think it is, my Jason Statham films are all going to have to move. That'll be interesting. But yeah, there's a story for that as well, so I may as well say it if you've been here long enough, you're still watching. It was up for 2 days, bidding at £2 starting bid and £1.40 postage, and I waited till today and it was like 5 hours left, and I thought, I don't want to start bidding on it yet. So I thought, hold on, it says make offer. So I did. I made the person an offer of the starting price. So starting bid £2. So I thought, oh, I'll put an offer of £2 in. And within minutes, literally minutes, it took for them to accept the offer. So I'm happy with that. Ta-da! So, with all that, goodies out the way, hashtag I've been a good boy, I'm starting to slow down now. I was a bit tired earlier before I started doing the video. I thought, I've got to get my energy up, Click on the thing that appears up there if you're not subscribed. Like if you like it, then if you didn't, make sure you leave a comment down below. Talk about one of the movies you've seen, one of the books, or one of the Blu-rays, DVDs, whatever. You know, if you have a question about anything, just throw it out there. Who knows? You may get a heart from me. I already know that the missus is probably going to comment. Bless her. She's keeping the watch time up. Watches all the videos. To all new subscribers, it's all appreciated. And just follow links, that one and that one. I think the top's recommended for viewer and the bottom is my pickups playlist. So thank you very much for watching. You guys take it easy, and I will see you in the next video.